The U.S. is zeroing in on China and Russia with new sanctions as part of its strategy for responding to North Korea's continued missile tests and improving nuclear program. The Trump administration announced Tuesday that 16 mainly Russian and Chinese companies and individuals would be targeted for their ties to North Korea's nuclear and ballistic missile programs. Treasury will continue to increase pressure on North Korea by targeting those who support the advancement of nuclear and ballistic missile programs, and isolating them from the American financial system, said Treasury Secretary Steven T. Mnuchin. In response, China said the U.S. should immediately correct its mistake. Here's what you need to know about the new sanctions. What do the sanctions entail? 10 companies and 6 individuals are being accused of assisting North Korea's ongoing development of weapons of mass destruction, violating United Nations Security Council resolutions and attempting to evade previous U.S. sanctions. What exactly does that mean? The sanctions are prompted by a number of reasons. The targets could be already known to support North Korea's nuclear and missile programs, they could be involved with North Korean energy trade, they could be involved with exporting North Korean workers, or they could facilitate access to U.S. and international financial systems. The accused will lose access to property or interests in property controlled or held in the U.S. American companies are also barred from doing business with them. It is unacceptable for individuals and companies in China, Russia, and elsewhere to enable North Korea to generate income used to develop weapons of mass destruction and destabilize the region, Mnuchin said. We are taking actions consistent with UN sanctions to show that there are consequences for defying sanctions and providing support to North Korea, and to deter this activity in the future. Why target China and Russia? Here are 2 examples of how China and Russia support North Korea's nuclear and ballistic missile programs, according to the U.S. Treasury. North Korea makes a lot of money, $1 billion per year, the Treasury notes, by mining natural resources and selling them abroad. The sanctions target 3 Chinese coal companies believed to have imported nearly $500 million worth of North Korean coal from 2013 to 2016. On the import side, the Treasury picked 3 Russian individuals and 2 Singapore-based companies to target for providing oil to North Korea. See the list of individuals and companies sanctioned here. What's the latest from North Korea? On Tuesday, a North Korean representative at a UN forum said Pyongyang would never put its nuclear program on the negotiating table. This comes just weeks after a threat from Kim Jong-un's regime to send missiles to the U.S. territory of Guam after an exchange of threats with the U.S. related in part to its annual joint military exercises with South Korea. Those joint exercises began Monday. North Korea has been known to ramp up threatening rhetoric in response to the exercises, and even test out its missile capabilities. Also on Tuesday, the country's state-run news agency insulted Trump by saying his Twitter account was full of ego-driven thoughts and rubbish. Email abby.hamblin@seduniontribune.com, Twitter @abbyhamblin.